And it's a shame that you will never feel, George. And I'm not going to sit here on your show and be asked a question meant to shame me about another potential rape victim. I'm not gonna do that.
It's actually not about shaming you. It's a question about Donald
Trump. No, you
Trump.
are shaming me.
You've endorsed Donald Trump for president.
Right.
Donald Trump has been found liable for rape by a jury. Donald Trump has been found liable for defaming the victim of that rape by a jury. It's been affirmed by a judge.
It was not a criminal court case, number one. Number two, I live with shame. And
so there it is. Those were the magic words that sealed the deal for your boy George Stephanopoulos, right? So look, this guy went on TV, went on his little, morning show, and pretty much said that Donald Trump, was found liable for rape, said it a bunch of times, and really what happened was he was liable for sexual abuse, but not for rape. So, Donald Trump took it upon himself to go in and, file that litigation against Mr. Stephanopoulos, and ABC decided to settle. So check the CNN video now.
Breaking news into CNN, ABC News anchor George Stephanopoulos has reached a settlement with President-elect Donald Trump in his defamation suit. The lawsuit stemming from an interview that Stephanopoulos did with Congresswoman Nancy Mace, where he asserted Trump was found liable for rape in a civil case. The network will pay out $16 million as part of that settlement and have to issue an apology. CNN chief media analyst Brian Stelter joining me. And Brian, this is actually a lawsuit with ABC News, the network, and Stephanopoulos. What else can you tell us about this?
That's right. It's not every day that you hear about a major network, a TV network, paying millions of dollars and apologizing to the president-elect. So this is a headline with real ramifications. And as you said, it stems from an episode of George Stephanopoulos' Sunday morning news program, where he was talking with a lawmaker, I think it was Nancy Mace, and they were talking about the E. Jean Carroll case. And George Stephanopoulos repeatedly used the word rape, saying Trump was found guilty of rape, liable of rape. Well, in fact, the accurate phrase to use is sexual abuse. That is what the New York court found. But because Stephanopoulos kept using that R word, rape, Trump filed a lawsuit. He filed a defamation suit. We've talked a lot in recent years about people using the courts trying to seek justice. Remember the Sandy Hook case against Alex Jones? Well, those defamation kinds of cases can also be filed by someone like the president-elect. So Trump filed a defamation suit. It was working its way through the courts. ABC was unable to get it thrown out initially. And actually, in the next few days, Trump was set to be deposed in the case. But ABC is avoiding going any further by settling. They're paying out $15 million plus $1 million in attorney's fees. They say this is going to go to a nonprofit, basically to Trump's future library. That's the idea. But maybe most importantly, Jessica, ABC is also apologizing, issuing a statement of regret. I'm just looking at my computer to get the exact wording here. But ABC is going to say, basically attach an editor's note to the website saying it regrets, and George regrets the statements. Meanwhile, an ABC spokesperson tells me they are pleased to reach the settlement, but it is very notable. They are both paying out money to the president-elect and apologizing for the misstatements on the air.
Certainly. And what else, Brian, does this tell us about the president-elect's possible strategy for dealing with the media going forward? We know he's very litigious.
One word comes to mind, the word emboldened. Trump and his team is going to be emboldened by this settlement by ABC, because rather than fight this out any further, rather than trying to go to trial, ABC is choosing to settle. What does that mean? Maybe that means ABC had embarrassing emails or text messages or other material that was going to make the network look bad. Remember, that's one of the reasons why Fox News settled against Dominion last year. Sometimes networks settle because they don't want to drag it out any further and get embarrassed in the court of public opinion. But regardless of ABC's rationale, and they won't say why exactly they decided to reach this settlement, it will embolden Trump and his allies, who, as you've said, have shown they want to use the courts in order to achieve certain outcomes they want. In this case, they believe justice is being done by holding ABC accountable. Others would say this is a form of lawfare where you're using the courts to tie up news outlets and embarrass them and cost them, in this case, millions of dollars. I'm really struck, Jessica, by the dollar figure, by the way, $16 million. That's a lot of money for any news outlet to be paying out. And that's going to have, I think, far-reaching ramifications.
CNN's Hadas Gold is here with.
So look, $16 million, nothing compared to Fox News' $700 million they paid for Tucker Carlson, right? You guys remember what happened to him? He pretty much got let go because of that whole Dominion situation and what came out of that. So I don't think George is in trouble here, but what I do think is that there were probably a lot of emails and or material that was very anti-Trump, that they did not want to come out, especially in the wake of the president-elect's victory in the election. So I want to circle back to Trump's thoughts on this, because Trump was pretty much saying, like, yo, if these dudes, they start lying on me, I'm about to sue them. You know, these dudes, they've been giving me a problem for the last, 4 years. Well, guess what? Y'all get out of hand, y'all start lying, y'all slip up. I'm coming for that litigation.
Mr. Trump was asked about the settlement and whether he plans to file similar suits against other news outlets or individuals.
I think you have to do it because they're very dishonest, and you need a fair press. And the press is, no, I see others. I have a few others that I'm doing. I'm going to, as an example, I'm doing this not because I want to. I'm doing this because I feel I have an obligation.
Following this all.
So I think the lesson out of this is, like, the news like really needs to get out of their feelings. They need to get behind like American, not get behind American leadership, but they just need to get with the times, and they need to stop just lying, or stop just trying to make and demonize someone, and kind of look at what's going on. This guy, he's give him a chance. Like I keep on saying, give him a chance. He just got reelected. He has a mandate. Give him a chance. You admit when you're wrong. You guys are wrong about a lot of this stuff. You guys were saying crazy things, trying to totally demonize him, and now he's here. So look, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and put a notification bell so you know when I go live or make. So you know when I go live or make a new video. And let me know what you guys think. Hit that comment and let me know what you guys think about what's going on. All right, guys. Peace.